Welcome to class 9th English Literature. Today we are going to start our first lesson from the book Moments. Today's lesson is The Lost Child by Mulk Raj Anand. Mulk Raj Anand is was a English writer of Indian origin, and he has written many beautiful prose stories, supplementary short stories. Now, today's story is The Lost Child. This story is very beautiful. If you just read and try to absorb the gist or the moral of this story, you will understand what message the writer has tried to give you all. Now, the story begins with a small boy, a child, who goes to a village fair with his parents. And what happens there is all about in this story. The story begins, it was the festival of spring. From the wintry shades of narrow lanes and alleys emerged a gaily clad humanity. Some walked, some rode on horses, others sat, being carried in bamboo and bullock carts. One little boy ran between his father's legs, brimming over with life and laughter. "Come, child, come," called his parents as he lagged behind, fascinated by the toys in the shops that lined the way. Now, the story begins with the explanation of people, how they are approaching the fair. How they are approaching the fair, how they are moving towards the fair in different transportations. And there is a child who is moving between the legs of his parents, his father, and his father is calling, "Come here." He is very cautious about the child so that the child is not lost. He hurried towards his parents, his feet obedient to their call, his eyes still lingering on the receding toys. As he came to where they had stopped to wait for him, he could not suppress the desire of his heart, even though he well knew the old, cold stare of refusal in their eyes. Now, in this all paragraph, the attitude of child is described. That he has lot of expectations from his parents when he is going in the fair, and he is also seeing the expression of refusal in the eyes of his parents. Now, the boy is saying, "I want the toy." His father looked at him red-eyed with anger and says, "No." His mother, melted by the free spirit of the day, was tender and giving him a finger to hold, said, "Look, child, what is before you?" But his mother tries to divert him from the topic. It was a flowering mustard field, pale like melting gold as it swept across miles and miles of even land. Now, here the description of fields around the fair is given. Group of dragonflies are bustling about on their gaudy purple wings. All the natural scenic beauty is described in all these lines. The writer is trying to describe the scenic beauty in all these lines. And then the boy again runs towards his parents. However, soon left behind, attracted by the little insects and worms along the footpath that were teeming out from their hiding places to enjoy the sunshine. "Come, child, come." Again his parents gave him a call, "Come here, child." A shower of young flowers fell upon the child as he entered the grove, and forgetting his parents, he began to gather the raining petals in his hands. But lo, he heard the cooing of doves and ran towards his parents, shouting, the dove, the raining petals dropped from his forgotten hands. Now, they are moving towards the fair. The boy is very much absorbed and involved in the scenic natural beauty around him. First, the mustard fields, then the glimpse of doves, and then butterflies, everything. When they neared the village, the child could see many footpaths. And when they reached the village, they see the footpath covering to the whirlpool of the fair, and felt at once repelled and fascinated by the confusion of the world he was entering. Now he was in confusion in what kind of world the child is going to enter. There was a sweetmeat seller, a mithai wala, selling various types of sweets like gulab jamun, rasgulla, burfi, jalebi at the corner of the entrance. The boy got attracted and wanted to have all these sweets. He started asking his parents, requesting his parents that he wanted to have some burfi. Now, again, his parents said that no, you cannot have that burfi. And without much argument, he moved further. Now, then there was a flower seller who was selling flowers and garlands of gulmohar. The child got attracted with basket of flowers, and he again requested his parents that he wants that garland, but his parents again refused him. A man stood holding a pole with yellow, red, green and purple balloons flying from it. Again he was attracted. Now see, one thing here I would like to tell. First, how the child is moving with his parents towards the fair, and all that scenic natural beauty should be carefully understood, because question can be framed how what is the scenic beauty of the village fair where they are going, and next the question can be framed, what were the various attractions for the child. This can be asked, what were the various attractions for the child, what were the things. Now, first thing was sweetmeat shop where gulab jamun, jalebi and everything was sold. Second was flower seller where gulmohar flower, its garlands were sold. Third was a person selling balloons in various colors. Fourth, there is a snake charmer. Now, snake charmer, we all know how they play the flute and the snake dances in front of it. The boy wanted to see the snake charming. Again, then they move and see, the child sees that there are various kinds of swings, jhulas in fairs. He asks his parents for permission and money to go and swing on those jhulas. Now, here, with all these attractions, the boy is attracted and wants to go and have it. But he has been refused by his parents. Now, having run to and fro in a rage of running for a while, he stood defeated, his cries suppressed into sobs. A little distance on the green grass he could see through his filmy eyes men and women talking. He tried to look intently around the patches of bright yellow clothes, but there was no sign of his father and mother among these people. Now, what happens in all this confusion? We all know that in fairs there is no system of moving, and huge crowd is present there, and there are lot of chances of small children getting departed from their parents or from their guardians with whom they come to the fairs. This exactly happens here. Now the child is departed from the parents and he is in custody of another person. Now see what happens. This person offers him all those things which the boy was craving earlier. First, sweetmeat, then garland, flowers, then balloon, then snake charmer, then swing, and everywhere. Now the child does not want to have all these things. What he wants to have is his own parents. Now, the moral of this story is that when we run for those things which are not worth for us, which have no meaning for us, we lose our other significant and important things which we miss in life. And here another thing, another message is conveyed, that we should never run after materialistic things, those things which are destroyed. Rather, we should go for human values, human relations, those who understand us, those who take us seriously. That is the main moral of this story. If you have any particular queries, you can type your questions, send me. Today's homework is being sent to you, and this is my video lecture. That's all for today. Good day.